Das Ehepaar Jooste sind wirklich erfolgreiche Besitzer im Pferderennsport. Meine Kollegin Isabel Mathew konnte jetzt Markus Jooste zum Interview treffen. Sehr erfolgreich liefen seine Pferde im vergangenen Jahr. Unter anderem gewann er die Champion Mile in Hongkong mit Verity Club. Zum ersten Mal ging der Sieg an einen ausländischen Galopper.
So we're here today with Markus Jooste, who has been leading owner in South Africa for a number of years. Markus, welcome.
Thank you very much, Isabel.
Can we start from the beginning? What is your background in racing? How did you get interested?
My father was a very committed punter with horses, and when I grew up, I regularly visited Tattersalls with him on a Saturday to go racing in South Africa. Those days you still listen to the race on radio in the halls there. So I grew up with that, and my interest was a little bit more with the horse, and I made friends with a couple of guys at work that also liked horse racing per se, and then we all got together and I bought my first horse in 1991. And my interests have obviously been on the racing side, to win and to achieve with horses, and luckily the punting side didn't interest me that much.
And so when was that first winner?
It was one of those lucky streaks, or maybe I needed that to lure me into the game like I'm committed today. But my first horse was a horse called National Emblem, which we bought in 1991, and you know, he went on to win 9 Grade 1s and became a very good bread and butter stallion. So obviously to get a horse like that wins his first race as a maiden with 6-7 lengths is obviously not the way to enter the racing world, but on the other hand it's also been a fantastic experience. So it was the early days, but those were probably his first win as a maiden and his win of the Summer Cup just before he retired and went to stud the first time. It's probably still some of the highlights that I have of racing in my mind.
So that really made you hooked. And today, how many horses in training do you have?
The standard answer to that's too many. But you know, we, Derek and I tried to run the racing company as a business. We race a lot of horses, of course, to support young stallions. So it's not always probably by choice, because you know, you need to help stallions to prove themselves. And we also support all centres. So we've got horses running at all the centres in South Africa. And about 4 or 5 years ago, especially with Bernard Cantor, I started to race in all sorts of other countries of the world. And with Andreas Jacobs invited me to Baden-Baden, which I fell in love with as a racing centre. So today we've got Germany, France, the UK, Ireland, Singapore, Australia. So yes, the answer remains too many, but all for good cause.
You obviously achieved rather a lot of success internationally last year with Verity Club. That must have given a huge amount of pleasure to you.
Yeah, one must now take that also into perspective. Verity Club is now one of those you probably get once in your life, so you must also make peace with that. It was fantastic earlier this week to receive the Longines Award for the 3rd best horse in the world, you know, for a South African horse. And I mean, if anybody has ever thought a South African would win that, I mean, they'd probably laugh at you a couple of years ago. So it was a fantastic function, and great for them, for the class that they bring to the game, and for us to achieve that. So Verity Club has certainly awakened that appetite to be able to compete at the world level. And I must really say that last year winning the Hong Kong Mile must definitely be one of the highlights in my racing career. And you know, we've definitely got well north of 1,000 winners that we've had, and multiple, as you know, more than 40 Grade 1s that we've won during the last couple of years. But the way it happened in Hong Kong, and it's always wonderful when you don't expect it. And if you remember, nobody gave him a chance. A foreign, like they call it, horse never have beaten the Hong Kong milers. And you remember the commentator at the 400 meters said that this is a freakish performance, and that's really what it boiled down to. But fantastic to Hong Kong Jockey Club, you know, they give a fantastic day. And the way they honored South Africa, I think, was probably one of the highlights for us that was privileged to be there to participate. So yes, and I'm not running down any one of the other foreign winnings. I mean, with winning in Dubai was just, I couldn't be there, but it was just as great with him. But yeah, we would like to compete more in the international arena if we can into the future.
And let's move to Europe. I believe you spend quite a lot of time there for your business. Is that more in Germany, France, where?
Yeah, look, the way I work on a daily basis, we're in 32 countries. So, I mean, I'm all over the European Union for my day-to-day job. So, obviously, I find it very difficult to attend racing in South Africa. I mostly have to watch it on DVDs afterwards because I'm not that internet. I'm too old, you know, I'm past that stage where you can still understand the internet. But yes, so I mean, to attend racing in Europe is something that I would like to do. So we decided about 3 years ago to expand. And I must really say, you know, I think I went to watch the Arc de Triomphe the first time about 3 years ago. And also special. Then the Derby in England and Ascot and then Baden-Baden. So it's like everything. I think every country's got that unique charm of what they do for racing, if racing is part of your DNA. And therefore to compete in all those countries and be part of that racing scene is what we're busy to develop. And I'm just sort of very happy and privileged that I can be part of that.
And Germany, you were saying how much you enjoyed Baden-Baden. You have a very nice colt, Simba, who's won 4 out of 8 races. Would you like to expand more?
Yes, we definitely want to grow in Germany. You know, Germany is where our head office is, so I spend a lot of time there. And I think German thoroughbreds are underrated. We saw it last year that they won some great races in the world. And Andreas Jacobs is a wonderful ambassador for the sport as well, and passion. You know, you need passion for this game, and he certainly have that. And what he's done, and you know, I've been privileged to go to his stud farm there in Bremen, and it is a nice setup. And I know a lot of people that race in Germany from the business fraternity, so we enjoy that. And I think if somebody hasn't been to Baden-Baden and stayed in the Brenner's Park Hotel, they also don't know what it's all about. So it's something you have to do.
Fantastic. And will you be coming back maybe this year?
Absolutely. No. We will. I've got all the European sales and big racing events in my calendar. So we'll probably be better attended than last year because I've planned it properly this year. Thanks, Isabel.
Thank you.
Thanks
Fantastic.
a lot.